Wowie zowie! Cringe, but what am I talking about? Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The direct just happened, but this video probably isn't out until the next day. Am I late? For the internet, yes. For myself, I don't give up. The direct was about 15 minutes and some change, all only about Super Mario Bros. Wonder, of course. So let's just get right into the video, cause
no, don't do it!
I'm wondering if it was any good.
Oh my god, that was so funny!
The dad jokes are still coming. They get right into the plot, and the Mario Bros get invited to Flower Kingdom. Great name, Rose would love that place. By the one and only Prince of Florian, which is a caterpillar, so I think that's really cute. But an uninvited guest shows up, and who is it? The one and only Bowser, of course, and he touches the Wonder Flower. When he touches this Wonder Flower, right, what do you think happens? He turns into something. I'll give you that hint. I'll give you a second, go ahead. Oh, was your answer that he fuses with Prince Florian's castle and he turns into the castle? First of all, how did you get that answer? Did you watch the direct already? If you did, why are you watching me? I mean, thanks for the view. But yes, he turns into the castle. And then these piranha plants, they look sick by the way, come out of the ground. We don't play 2D Marios for the plot, alright? I do have to mention the first 5 minutes and 25 seconds. It's honestly just filler, but for the sake of the video, we'll talk about it. They did show 7 worlds, but it's a Mario game, so let's be honest guys, there's probably another hidden world. They show like 5 of the 7 worlds. Maybe those other 2 worlds are more interesting, but to be honest with you, they just look like every other 2D Mario game. But there's more to it, and I'll get back to that later. Throughout each level, there is going to be flowers that talk in the stage. And just a little side note, I love the way the voice actor sounds.
What a pretty sunset.
So sometimes he gives you hints, sometimes he does things for you, and the other times he just kind of cracks jokes. Like my favorite line,
I wonder what Goombas taste like.
haven't we all wondered that? It's a simple question since the beginning of time. By the way, they probably taste like dirt, because they're just meant to be mushrooms back in the day, whatever. Now characters. There's 12 characters. Wow, that big guy, what the now to the characters. There's 12 characters, so get excited. Just kidding. In reality, there's actually like 7 that are real characters. The other 5 are 4 Yoshis and the 1 Nabbit. All 5 of them are just like those baby characters from the other Mario games that you don't get hurt, but you can die if you fall off. Whoop-de-doo. Not using them, never will use them. I'm a gamer. The 6 out of the 7 of the characters that are actually characters are just the same characters that we always get. Except Daisy! I'm so happy she's here. Definitely the waifu I'm playing as. All 12 of those characters move the exact same way. What I mean by Peach doesn't float, Luigi doesn't jump higher, things like that. And there's a reason to that. And I'll also get back to that later. The Yoshis are also really cute when they have something in their mouth. Pause? But you know what I mean. Take a look at this. Isn't that funny? Why'd he look like that? He looked derpy. They start showing new enemies, but most of them are different, but same. Feel me?
No.
What I'm trying to say is like the enemies are kind of the same ideas, just different flavors. I guess technically because they're in Flower Kingdom, right? But there's an enemy, if you jump, they jump. That's already been done. Except Mau Maus. I love Mau Maus. We stand for Mau Maus. Big Mouth, I can get behind that. Pause again. Dude just eats everything. And I could eat everything. So I relate to this man so much. And he's so cute. So the first 5 minutes and 25 seconds are done. If you felt like I rushed through that, it kind of needed to be done. Like I said, that was just padding. Now we start getting excited. So there's new powers. I love new powers. I'm not being sarcastic. There's an elephant, there's bubbles, there's a drill. No, I'm cracking jokes, but the powers are kind of cool to a certain extent. I'm not really sure why they thought of an elephant power, but more power to you? God! Oh my god, I'm so good!
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
For the most part, every time they showed the elephant, this dude was causing mass destruction. I'm not kidding. He runs through things, he fights with his trunk. Even though he's a fat elephant, he can like run through gaps that are wider. Sure, elephants could do that. Dude seems a little OP. I'm just saying. Now that I'm thinking about it, the bubble power is also kind of OP. It goes through walls. If it's near the enemy, it kind of hovers towards them. It defeats any enemy that can't die. Basically, if you're an enemy and you see a bubble, you better run for your life. Because these bubbles do not spare anyone. You all... Sorry about that, that was a little dark for bubbles. The only real cool part about the drill power is you can go in the ground, or actually in the ceiling as well, and travel underground like Mighty Mole. So I mentioned in the beginning that Bowser touches a Wonder Flower, and he fuses with the castle to become Castle Bowser. So what happens if you touch the Wonder Flower? Expect the unexpected, because anything can happen it seems like. In the game it showed you turning into something, like a Goomba. Tastes like dirt. They changed the perspective, which that one was really trippy, I'm not gonna lie, I like that. You became fat! Can't we all relate to that last one? That's the part that makes the level design cool, because like I mentioned earlier, the actual stage is pretty lame. So that gives it a little bit of a flavor. Now the other thing I mentioned earlier is that all the characters move the exact same way. No one has their own special ability. Now I actually really love this feature that they mentioned. There's badges. Now you can only equip one badge, but these badges allow you to do something unique. There's a glide badge, you glide once you jump. Then the higher jump badge, you like hold down, you jump higher. And then there's grappling vine badge. Okay, say that 3 times. Sensor badge, you can sense the hidden areas and things like that. As you can tell, not all badges are made the same. Some are pretty lame, some are pretty unique, and then some of them are just off the rails. You can go completely invisible. The only person that is messing over is yourself, and I love that. There's another badge where you just constantly sprint. That gives the game replay value. And that's awesome because the Twitch community is probably gonna like this game, because then they're gonna give themselves challenges and things like that. And I can really see it going far on that aspect. You can play up to 4 players in couch co-op. The one thing I wanna mention though, is that in comparison to the other ones, you actually don't bounce on each other, and I don't even think you can grab each other. So there's no demise. It's just all peace, love, and harmony. And they do have some Yoshi on Yoshi action, but I'm not really sure if I can show that. You can play 4 local co-op, but on the online side, things get kinda lame. I kinda find it as a joke, honestly. All the online players are shadows to you, meaning you can't really interact with them. They can help you though. If you did die, your ghost can touch them and revive. Or if you die and one of their standees are around, you can touch their standees and turn back to life. Makes the game easier, so I might not even have that feature altogether. It's kind of lame. They do have a few bonus online multiplayer stuff. You can do race challenges with your friends or boss battles with your friends. I don't see how that can be that fun. The online was a kind of second-handed thought in comparison to the rest of the game. Maybe one day we can talk about how good Nintendo's online is. It's just not gonna be today. So that was everything, guys. I'm actually really thrilled about the Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Guys, please smash like on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And every day is our day! Ah! You like my shirt?